In this video, I will walk you through the step-by-step process of changing the engine oil and oil filter in your Kia Sportage. This is a straightforward process that can save you time and money while ensuring your vehicle stays in peak condition. Kia recommends using 5W30 oil for this 2-liter engine. You will need 4 liters of it. Start the engine and let it run for about 10 minutes or until it reaches normal operating temperature. This allows the oil to warm up, making it less thick and easier to drain. There is an engine room undercover which you will have to remove first. But before doing that, you should lift the front end of the vehicle on jack stands, since there isn't much room under the vehicle for you to get under there. First, park your vehicle on a flat, stable surface and engage the parking brake. For added safety, place wheel chocks on one of the rear wheels to prevent the vehicle from rolling. The front jacking points are just behind the front wheels. Look for reinforced metal section marked with notches on the pinch weld. This is where you will place your jack stand. I have already made a video on how to lift Kia Sportage or jack stands. See the video description if you want to watch that video. Once the vehicle is securely raised, it's time to remove the cover. It's held in place with bolts and clips all around the cover. Using a 10mm socket, begin removing the bolts around the edges of the undercover. Keep track of the bolts as you remove them to ensure they are not misplaced. There are a total of 11 bolts that you will have to remove. Next, use a flathead screwdriver or a clip removal tool to pop out the plastic clips. Be gentle to avoid breaking them. With all bolts and clips removed, carefully slide the cover away from the vehicle. This cover is very dirty, so I'm going to give it a quick wash. That looks much better. Now you have full access to the underside of your engine. This is the oil filter, and this is the drain plug for engine oil. Before draining the old oil, open the oil filler cap on top of the engine. This allows air to flow in and helps the oil drain out more smoothly. Place a large pan under the drain plug. Use a 17mm wrench to loosen the drain plug. Then unscrew the bolt by hand. Allow the oil to drain completely, which may take a few minutes. Be careful, the oil might be hot. Once the oil has completely drained, clean the drain plug thoroughly and install a new gasket. You must install a new gasket every time you change engine oil, as it's for one-time use only. Otherwise, the oil may leak from the drain plug. Reinstall the drain plug and tighten it securely. The recommended tightening torque for this drain plug is 34.3 to 44.1 Nm or 25.3 to 32.5 pound-feet of torque. Be careful not to over-tighten, as this can damage the threads or the new gasket. If you don't have a torque wrench, tighten the bolt by hand until it's snug, then tighten it a little bit further with your wrench. Next, place your drain pan under the oil filter. Use an oil filter wrench to loosen and remove it. I have this universal oil filter wrench that I'll be using today. Rotate the wrench in the counterclockwise direction to remove the filter. Some oil may drip out, so keep your drain pan handy. Inspect the area to ensure the old rubber gasket isn't stuck to the engine. Clean the mounting surface with a rag. This removes any old oil or debris, ensuring a proper seal. Before installing the new oil filter, apply a small amount of fresh oil to the rubber gasket. This helps create a proper seal and makes it easy to remove the filter for next oil change. Fill the new oil filter with fresh engine oil. This step helps reduce the time it takes for oil to circulate throughout the engine during the first start after the oil change. Hand tighten the new filter until it's snug. Then give it an additional half to 3/4 turn. Do not use a wrench or any tool to tighten the filter, as it can lead to over-tightening, and it will be very difficult to remove it during the next oil change. Now move to the top of the engine. Using a funnel, pour in the fresh oil. Don't pour all 4 liters at once. Leave about 1/4 to half a liter of oil in the container. You don't want to overfill the engine oil. Once you have poured the oil, check the level using the dipstick to ensure it's within the safe range. If it's too low, add more oil. Reinstall the cap and wipe up any spills. Start the engine and check that no oil is leaking from the drain plug or from oil filter. Now reinstall the engine room undercover. Reinsert all the clips back into their places. Then reinstall all the bolts. The tightening torque for these bolts is 7.8 to 11.8 Nm or 5.7 to 8.6 pound-feet of torque. However, since this is not a critical component, I'm just using a socket wrench to tighten the bolts until they are secure. Double check that all the bolts and clips are securely in place. To get an accurate oil level reading, the vehicle must be at a level surface, so it's time to remove the jack stands. Start the engine and let it run until it reaches normal operating temperature. Then turn off the engine and wait for 5 minutes. Now check the oil level using the dipstick. Remove it, wipe it clean, reinsert it fully and then pull it out again. Ensure the oil level is within the safe range. If it's too low, add a little more oil and recheck. Once the level is correct, reinsert the dipstick and securely tighten the oil filter cap. And that's how you change the engine oil and oil filter in your Kia Sportage. Regular oil changes are one of the most important maintenance tasks for your Kia Sportage. This extends the life of your engine and keeps your vehicle running at its best. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe to Wheels Joint for more DIY car maintenance tips. Thanks for watching.